Today we will be building this awesome Lego set, which is the Medieval Town Square, set number 10332. And it looks awesome, I love it, because there's this really cool tower right through the villages, and each one of these buildings is actually a little shop, so we'll get into that later. And I love this little cheese cart too. So this is an awesome set, and I can't wait to see the results, so let's get building. This is the Lego Medieval Town Square, set number 10332. With 3,304 pieces, it is a big set. So let's get into it. So first off, it comes with 2 instruction books, one for these little villages over here and these buildings over here. So the first thing you build is this little cheese cart, which is one of the cutest builds. I love the awning and all the cheese details. And then it also has a brick separator. We also have a little cart with a pitchfork and the wheels that they can drag around. There's lots of minifigs and tons of extra pieces. So the extra pieces are really nice if you just want to add details to your other sets. So yeah. And then there's a little wood chopping station. There's the shield painter has a station where she can paint the shields. There's some tools for the carpenter and a chair that the carpenter has made. Then one of the other builds we have is this tree right here. And it said in the instruction book that the residents of the village gather around it to trade goods. So there's some warning posters and some information that they have on there. And then the hunter guy is on top. And then we can dive into the official villages. So this building right here is the cheesemaker. And with most of the houses over here, you can take the roof off. So that's really nice. So this guy just pops off just like that. And there's lots of details around the roof. And then on the inside, we have a cheese making table, a stove. There's even a little cat in there and the door, of course. There's also a pen for the goat outside and the cheesemaker guy is right here. And then right here is the carpenter's station. So this roof just pops off like that. And actually, so does this right here. This just pops off just like that. And this is a little crane that can bring up materials, and the carpenter is in there. And these dials are so you can reset the crane, and you can lower a little ladder to help the carpenter get up. And then in here is where she actually does the making of the chairs and everything like that. And here's where she stores the materials. So yeah, that just pops right back on there. And there's also a little awning back here. And then this right over here is the weaver. And so he has an amazing roof design that I really like, and he also has a bunch of things growing over here. So if you turn this, you can see inside, and there's this huge tapestry of like the Lion Knight's castle that he's been building, which is awesome. So that's all about the first build over here. And so everything just pops right back on. And then here is the inn, or the tavern, you could say. So they've got a little sign, and there's a path leading up with a bunch of little details in here, which I love. There's a pie cooling on the window, and there's roof detailing. This roof just pops off just like that. And if you turn it around, you can see all the interior details with the food and the games that they're all playing. And here's the little room for the tavern guy over here to stay. Then over here is another bedroom, and here's where the shield painter does more shield painting. There's a staircase to get up to the second level, and a ladder for this guy to get in the tower. And then there's a door over here, and on the front, the guy can stand up in the tower right here with the flag, and there's tons of amazing masonry details. There's a little tree growing out of the rocks with a little bird's nest. And I love the techniques for building the detailed walls, and a bunch of chimneys everywhere. And yeah, it's a really amazing set with tons of details and like just crazy amount of all that stuff. So we have multiple minifigures. You have the Queen's taxpayer guy, and he goes around collecting taxes. You have the shield painter right here. You have the innkeeper right here. And cheesemaker, carpenter, and weaver right here. So yeah, awesome set, and it was super fun build. So if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Bricks out.